That.
Your ability to collaborate with folks requires a level of humility, but that humility comes from a greater vision.
Mm-hmm.
Wealth is not built by individuals. Wealth is an institution in itself,
Mm-hmm.
right? That requires many actors,
Facts.
and I think you understand, and you're doing that. So I would love for you to expand upon what are the actors that you are working with, right, and have in place as you are on your journey of building wealth.
You mean like my key partners?
Absolutely, it's your key partners or your key collaborators.
You know, and
Everybody's not a partner. Let me say that to
no, that's
everybody.
a fact.
Partners are contractual,
Yeah.
right? Collaboration doesn't require a contract.
Right.
So I think there's plenty of people
Right.
that you work with that are not
Yeah.
contractual partners.
Yeah. Contractual partners. Yeah, I
So
got
you can
those.
put your
and I
you
got
can you can talk about your
collaborators.
act. That's why I call them actors, because we all play roles, right? These are
Right.
key stakeholders, right? That
Yeah.
that you guys are drafting and working together with in collaboration.
Yeah. So to just chime in on the idea of collaboration is so key right now. And the reason that I can remain humble through it all is because I've seen it before as well. Growing up, I've seen organizations fail that are greater than the ones I've seen built on social media.
Mm.
Much bigger, much better, more organized, smarter, like reach crazy. I've seen 40-year organizations fall.
Yeah.
So it's like the stuff on social media just don't impress me,
Mhm.
right? It's like if what we're doing doesn't impress me yet,
Wow.
you understand
That's
me?
big.
It has to get to a point where it matures first,
Got it.
because we at this level to where we have knowledge, we have some exposure, access, influence, but we're not maturing it yet because we're still trying to compete with each other, right? And we're not even big fish for the real game. You understand me?
Yeah.
But we think we are,
Yeah.
right? And so we look at each other. It's the same crab and barrel mentality that we preach against, because we think that it's space dominance. That's where we go again. I want to create a barrier for competition, which is nothing wrong with that. That's any great business utilizes service and design to create barriers for competition,
100%.
right? And that's amazing. But at the same time, we have to learn how to complement each other rather than compete, because there's so much space.
Yeah.
And my analogy for that is that, the sun, it serves everywhere light reaches. But then there's all the other stars. And wherever the sun doesn't reaches, those light up that universe. Right? So we don't all have to be the sun.
We might have
You
to drop a
understand me?
little bomb on that
Yeah.
right there real quick.
But we could all be stars though.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? We can all be the ones.
That's it.
If I say I'm the greatest thought leader in the world, doesn't mean you ain't the greatest thought leader in your world. You understand me? If I say I'm the one, don't mean you not a one.
Mm.
2 equals 2 ones, 3 ones, 4 ones, 5 ones, until you get to 9.
Yeah.
Right? Every number equals a 1. You understand me? Just compiled on top of each other. We are all ones. The only thing that actually exists is the ones.
Oh man, I love that.
So it's like we don't have to have this vertical competition. It can be lateral, to where it's a lateral collaboration. We can stand on the side of each other, and we all the ones. Let's move together. But I want us to understand that piece so much, because they're going to see us build great things, but they're going to fall by our egos. And I forgot who said it. Somebody was talking about it. It was a rap song. She said, great civilizations are destroyed from within.
Yeah.
You understand me? And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
So I want us to be able to rise above emotions into the thinking of God. That's where the logic and the purpose, where we're on target and we remember what the agenda is. We don't get caught up in what we've done. Oh, I've done this. Have you done more? It's like, no, teach your brother so he can do more.
So is that what your approach is? Is that how you're looking at these collaborators that you're working with?
Absolutely.
Are you looking for the spirit of the man, right? Or the woman,
Yeah.
right? I'm saying in the man of the metaphysical sense, but
yeah, because I know where, if there's alignment, we can go forever. Wherever there's a lack of vision, that's where the vision fails. And here's the thing. Everybody's vision not as far as yours. Some people can only see so far. So they get in it and be like, well, at the $1 million mark, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I got fame, I'm out.
Yeah.
They don't have I'm going to keep going until this whole thing is 100% done.
Okay.
Right? So you have to keep that in mind, that everybody is not in it for the full run. Now, if you're wise enough, you can see that within the men and women that you work with, and everybody can use each other for the value that they have to add to this collaboration, right? And that's that takes layers of being wise enough to see that before you get in, because expectation becomes the death of you, right? So I want that to be understood so much, because we have so much expectation upon each other, but your righteous qualities is what's going to sustain it. And people don't think about that, because the money, once you start making millions and millions and millions, it changes.
Yeah.
It's different between y'all making 10,000,
Yeah.
y'all making 100,000, y'all start making millions, then you start to see the potential of tens of millions, hundreds of millions. That's when the greed kicks in.
Yeah.
The greed makes you want to dominate the space. You understand me? Instead of realizing that if we did the 10 million, we can do the 100 million. If we did the 100 million, we can do the billion.
Yeah.
The problem with most things is that people fall out of alignment with each other at the process.
Yeah.
It wasn't that it couldn't have turned into a billion. Y'all didn't continue the $1 billion alignment. You understand me? So I think about that in this space, because I want all of us to understand is, like, I give a lot of people thoughts. I give a lot of people ideas, concepts. I don't take credit for it, because I know our culture has not get used to being given things.
Yeah.
Especially men, we don't appreciate when we're not the one giving. So therefore, we have a resentment to the person that gives us the most.
That's a real statement.
So that's why I step back and be like, you know what? You can have that. You ain't got to give me credit. But then, you know, it's tourist season right now. So I said, you know what? I'm taking some of what's mine, though.
You know, I think what I love about what you're talking about, too, is, you know, you're happy, man. You're never satisfied.
Absolutely.
And I think you have to surround yourself with folks that are like that, because there isn't an end in mind for you.
No.
There's a journey.
Correct.
That you're describing. And I think a lot of people have approached entrepreneurship, they've approached business with an end.